Hey, hey, how are you? And welcome to the Fearless Planet speaking event. Today we're talking about how I discovered my area of genius. My name is Juliet Stapleton and I'm a visibility strategist. What you're watching right now is, as I mentioned, a Fearless Planet speaking event. Fearless Planet, you might ask me, what is this Fearless Planet? It is a new project. It is a community of inspired entrepreneurs who believe in collaboration, acceptance, and authenticity in their businesses, in their lives, growth. We believe that by showing up and speaking our truth, we can create better businesses, better lives, and of course, a better world. So today is the second speaking event. It's only started this week. If you want to join us, check us out. Check our manifesto out at fearlessplanet.me. So how did I discover my area of genius? Well, it's an interesting process for me to discover what I am. It never stops. And I love this. I'm like a huge growth hacker. I always try and see where am I lacking, where am I blocking, and what else can I do. And the last 2 years have been in my life completely new era, new accelerated period of time. So I've tried a lot of things, and the funny thing is that whatever I did in the last 2 years, well, more or less from last year, actually, from last April, it was all about self-discovery. It's all about, because I started my online business, and it was all about what can I do, and what is my real magic thing, my real magic power. And it took me 12 months to really look inside. And it's so funny because I came back to where I started, basically. I came back to helping people be empowered, guide them through how to show up, how to be visible, how not to be overwhelmed with technology. In fact, I actually do it for most of my clients, so they don't have to be overwhelmed with technology. And also helping people getting real clear on their ideal client, clear on their programs, clear on that synergy between what they have, the gift they have, and what people actually want, and trying to express this. It's all about expressing it correctly. It's all about talking to particularly one person, or who is your most favorite person that you want to work with, and who is the best person that you can help. And by identifying this, by getting really clear on who that one person is, you're actually identifying your ideal client, and therefore everything you're saying is so powerful because your ideal client type gets attracted to you. So you're talking to one person, but essentially somehow they clone, and then you find yourself working with a bunch of your ideal clients, or selling your products to hundreds of ideal clients, because they all fit those traits that you identified. And my area of genius somehow is so much more to do with this ideal client thing that I could have imagined in my life. An interesting thing that I was always working with people who were really confused when it came to things to do with websites, to do with social media. And even before I started my coaching business online, and I was working still online, but with local sort of businesses, it was always about helping them getting clear on this. I think that one company hired me to communicate with their webmaster. It's just to make it simpler. And this is something I really enjoyed. I'm like a medium between the two worlds, and I try to bring them together, and I seem to be doing really well by doing that. And this is something that I really enjoy. You can even see me getting excited now. I just feel very good about this, and this is when this is your area of genius, when it makes you feel so inspired, so happy, so fulfilled. And everything I do is to make my clients do that. It wasn't yesterday. First time I spoke, which was on Monday, our first Fearless Planet event. We were talking about my brand Utopia, and I was talking about the facial glow, the faces that glow. When I work with somebody and we get clear on something, or they get a breakthrough, and I see that glow, that's the glow I live for. So my area of genius seems to bring me a lot of those glowing faces, and that's why I love working face to face as well, because you actually interact with person and you can see their eyes, and you can see how they grow. Like you can just see them going on to the next level in whatever clarity they need to achieve. I'm very good at brainstorming. I'm very good at bouncing ideas with, especially in a one-to-one scenario. That's why I wanted to be a coach last year. I said, I'm doing a coaching business, right? But I then made a big mistake, because instead of actually seeking where are those wonderful people that I can help, I started focusing more on selling online products and online courses, and that didn't really take off that well, not as good as I expected. And I know now why, because it wasn't my area of genius. And that's why it's very important to find that in you, in what you're doing, because sometimes something that might feel handy to you, or might be whatever reason you're looking for it, you think you're going to be making money in your sleep, but actually it's not what's going to fulfill you, and might actually even just stress you out more than anything. So when you find your area, your zone of genius, that's something that fulfills you 100%. And for me, it was coaching. So I am so happy I'm back to where I started, basically, which is really great. So this is just a very short video. This is the Fearless Planet. We are a bunch of entrepreneurs, and we are growing. There is two goals for this project. One is to be consistent. One is to have at least twice, we're doing it twice right now, it could be a daily event eventually, but at least twice showing up. Showing up is important. I'm a visibility strategist. I empower people to show up, to use Facebook as their platform where they can really speak the truth, connect to people through the personal profiles, because whatever happens in our groups and whatever happens in our business pages, that's okay, that's business, right? But connection, the real connection, happens in our personal profiles. And I'm truly, I'm like a big ambassador for using our personal profiles to connect to people first. And then, if you want to join me, you can join my page, Juliet Stapleton. You can join my group, Social Media Visibility That Gets Clients. By the way, I just started a series of trainings there about identifying your ideal clients. So if you're not part of the group, join us, and you can get to see those trainings over the next few days. And if you want to join our speaking movement and talk about yourself, talk about you being entrepreneurs, sharing your truth with us, I'm not talking about pushing your products. I'm not talking about spamming everybody on your timeline, or everybody in your friends list with whatever, your next product. I'm talking about just sharing your truth as an entrepreneur with people in your community. Sharing your views. We are going to be talking about things that maybe not business related. And I find that a lot of things that are business related are actually very much personal growth related, like the ideal client training that I'm doing in my group is the training that I did today was all about the contrast, where you find contrast in what you don't like and then you replace it with what you like. That's law of attraction. That's clarity. You can apply that to every area of your life, and it's so powerful. It just gives you this control over what you actually want, because it's easier to find what you don't want, So hop on into the group and watch that training. It's available now. And if you want to join us, check us out at fearlessplanet.me. You can read our manifesto, what we're about, and you can apply to join us if you want to commit to yourself to show up twice a week, and talk about some things that maybe you're passionate about, maybe somebody else can benefit from. Definitely join us. I would love to see you there. Thanks a million for watching this, and I will see you next at the Fearless Planet speaking event next Monday. Thank you. Bye.